I'm just on the install now. Sorted some stuff out, including putting in a new little distribution board, because there was nothing in here. The way it had been done before wasn't quite right. As I said, the PV system's already installed, but we're not bothering using the inverters, current inverters, because there's issue with those, and the company who installed them has gone into liquidation, unfortunately. So we've got some space here now to install the inverter and a battery, and then the next battery next to it. So let's see how we get on. Something I forgot to mention on this installation, I've already installed a Zappi on the house, which is picking up the grid supply. So that does make installing the Libbi a lot easier, because the Zappi is already measuring the grid, so we can slave the Libbi to the Zappi and it'll pick up on that grid supply. So I haven't got to worry about installing extra CT clamps or a hardwired CT clamp all the way over the other side of the house, or a Harvey, because it's all working off the Zappi's CT clamp sensor. So that's one of the beauties of the Libbi system, is if you already have a Zappi installed, it makes the installation, the commissioning, the setup real easy. Obviously the customer's got the app on the phone as well, so that means they don't even have to download a new app, or once it's all set up and linked to the system, it should automatically appear in their app, and I can just give them a demo on how to use it. Bubble, smack in the middle. How lucky am I? Cup of tea, biscuits, little Yorkie biscuit, and my favourite, mini cheddars.
I think my juice is gone.
Okay, so some of the specs. This is a 3.68 kilowatt Libbi inverter, 5 kilowatt hour battery, and then there's going to be a second 5 kilowatt hour battery module going next to it. 3.68 matches the size of the system and the dedicated feed to the garage as well. So there was no option to go to a 5 kilowatt, it would have been pointless. Falls within the existing G98 application as well. Obviously the Libbi is also available in a 5 kilowatt system, and then you can have anything from 5 kilowatt hours up to 20 kilowatt hours of battery storage on one Libbi, linked in series in 5 kilowatt hour modules. So you can have 5, 10, 15 and 20 on either the 3.68 kilowatt Libbi or the 5 kilowatt Libbi. So I don't think it will come as a surprise to anybody that the battery system and the inverter itself are based on a K-Star system, which meant that MyEnergi could adopt their hardware but adapt it to their needs. So what MyEnergi have brought to the game really is this control box. So this controls the inverter and the battery inverter and everything, and this is kind of the brains. So the battery system itself can be installed outdoors. It's all IP rated with the correct IP ratings, but this needs to go indoors, and this, you can hook up CT clamps directly to this if you need to, and we don't need to on this particular install, but yeah, this is what does all the controlling. This links to the app, to the Wi-Fi and to any other MyEnergi products. So this is what does all the controlling, and then that hooks into the inverter directly. So the idea of this video isn't to show you a detailed install. Obviously this is the first one I've done in the real world since doing the training. MyEnergi off for training, so I'm not doing a training video. But obviously if you want to install one of these, you've got to do the training, the MyEnergi training, otherwise there's no warranty on the product once you hand it over to the customer. So make sure you check out the training. We did it on site, it was really good, but I think you can do it remotely as well. And I've done a video on the training which you can check out in the card above. Of course, if you are an electrician and you're doing general electrical work, it'd be well worth you getting on an MCS accredited PV installation course, and if possible an MCS accredited battery installation course as well. There's loads to learn. It goes towards your continual professional development, and you can be subcontracting to people doing installs, battery installs and things like this. It's really interesting, really fun work. It's what we specialise in and that's all we do, and I really enjoy it. But I think if you're sort of a general electrical contractor, it's also worth doing the courses and gaining that knowledge, because this stuff is only going to grow and grow as the industry grows and as renewables become more popular. So before I power it all on, a couple of things to take note of. I can't install this battery today because the cables come, for it to be stacked vertically, the cables come at exactly the right lengths. So I need a different cable kit so I can connect that battery up to this one when they're side by side. I'm also missing, there's a piece that goes on the top of here, just to finish it off nice, so you can't see the handles and everything at the top, and the bracket once that goes on. So again, I'm going to do all that on the next visit when I come and commission the second battery.
3 weeks later.
So the setup was fairly simple. I had some issues linking it to the Zappi at the start. I realised that the Zappi was not on the latest firmware update, which is probably pretty important because this is a new product. So I updated the Zappi first. I had to remove the Libbi from the Zappi and add it again. And that seems to have cleared it all up, and it's all talking now. So yeah, it's reading what the house is using. Supplying the house when it needs to, and it looks like it's now started the calibration charge. Okay, so the system's up and running now. I've done all the testing, so now I just need to do the product registration online for the customer to register the system, register the guarantee. Well, we're pretty much done. The PV system's all working good, which is good because it was never working before. These inverters were causing serious problems. So yeah, very good. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that was useful. Get in touch with us if you're thinking of looking at a PV system of some kind, battery storage system, hybrid system like this. Make sure you like and subscribe for notifications of our future videos. And in the meantime, thanks very much for watching.